Welcome to the Kindness Cast from Neighborhood Bridges. I'm Ron Smith. The purpose of the Kindness Cast is to showcase the people that are making a difference in our communities and to bring kindness to those in need. Since our founding in 2017, Neighborhood Bridges has grown to serve several communities across many states. On today's episode, we're joined by Rachel McLeod, Director at Status Solutions, a corporate partner and sponsor of Neighborhood Bridges. Welcome, Rachel, and thank you for joining us. Share with us a little bit about Status Solutions.
Yeah, so Status Solutions was founded in 2001. We are a situational awareness company. So it was actually founded by a guy named Mike McLeod, and the reason he started it was because of the events of Columbine, actually. So at Columbine, the teachers and the students did not have access to the information that they needed, but the 911 call center did. And he's like, you know what? The true first responders are the people in the school. So they are the ones who really need access to what's going on, when there is an incident of some sort. So that's kind of what got him thinking about starting this business. And then it was the events of September 11th in 2001 that got him going. So we actually signed the paperwork to start this business in September of 2001. And it's because the firefighters in the Twin Towers didn't know which staircases were ablaze and which ones were safe. And, they just didn't have all the information that they needed. So that's what we do is we can integrate, and we can help any type of business, but we can integrate into any system and help get the right information to the right people at the right time, essentially. So, and that can work in so many different ways. So it's hard to explain. And when we work with customers, we really have to do a ton of discovery to figure out how we can help. But it could be anything from, in a school, for instance, we can tie into door access control and their fire panels. And so when there is an incident, we can send that information out to the right people. We can even tie in their video cameras. So if somebody pulls they see a fire and they're like, hey, I'm pulling this alarm, we can send alerts to all the correct people. Or if a kid throws up in the classroom, and they just need somebody to come clean it up, the teachers can press a button and then that person is automatically notified as to what's going on. So we're really just enhancing communication in any business. And we work with customers like Mall of America, Dannon Yogurt. Dannon wants to know that their yogurt is at the correct temperature. So we actually monitor a lot of their temperature sensors and let them know if the temperature goes above or below a certain threshold. So it's really just about, again, there's a situation and you need awareness around it. So we can help a lot of different businesses in a lot of different ways, but that's what Status Solutions does.
Status Solutions has been a part of Neighborhood Bridges since our start 7 years ago. Share with us a little bit about that partnership.
Yeah, so our partnership with Neighborhood Bridges, like you said, it started at the very beginning. So 7 years ago was when we got involved. And I remember Rick went to our CEO with the idea of it way back when. And he's like, I really want to be able to help communities and get needs met by all of these individuals that are at risk in these communities and need, I remember the very first one was a girl in her classroom who couldn't see the board. She needed eyeglasses, and her family couldn't afford to get her a pair of eyeglasses. So they posted that need anonymously. And there was, I think, 6 optometrists that came out and said, yes, I would be happy to get this girl a pair of glasses at no cost to her. And so when Rick went to Mike with this idea, he said, absolutely. We are all about keeping communities safe and sound. That is our goal and our mission. So this aligns perfectly with what we're trying to do. So we knew right away that we wanted to sponsor and be a part of Neighborhood Bridges and help it grow as much as possible.
Thanks, Rachel. Coming up.
The reason we started this business was because of schools. Our very first customer was a school, but we kind of realized we're not helping enough schools.
When your Kindness Cast continues, we'll be right back.
At Neighborhood Bridges, kindness is cool. How can I provide kindness? Visit neighborhoodbridges.org. Select any community you wish to support. Enter my email. Quick and easy. Anonymous student and family needs and delivery instructions come to my email. I select a need, such as a size 8 winter coat with a hood. I donate the coat. I drop it off at a specific fire station or donation center as instructed. Volunteers deliver my contribution to the advocate. Kindness provided. Join our Gateway for Kindness and sign up today.
Welcome back to the Kindness Cast. I'm Ron Smith. With us today is Rachel McLeod, Director at Status Solutions. Tell us a little bit about the Status Solutions franchise network.
Yes, gladly. So a couple years ago, we started a new business called Status Solutions Network, and it's really designed to help more schools. As I said earlier, the reason we started this business was because of schools. Our very first customer was a school, but we kind of realized we're not helping enough schools. We are helping in a lot of different verticals, but we'd love to help more schools. And the issue that we found was really around funding. A lot of the schools could not afford what we were trying to do. And they're like, hey, we really need this. We need situational awareness, but we don't have the resources to get this help. So Mike said, okay, let's just flip the model on its head. And he started this business. And essentially we provide a kind of a version of our situational awareness platform to schools at no cost to them. So it allows teachers, I kind of mentioned an example earlier, they get these quick buttons. So, if a kid has an allergy or if a kid throws up in the classroom or if a fight breaks out, they have quick buttons on any device in the classroom that they can just select, and all the correct people are notified. So it kind of takes the panic out of that situation. They know that the right people know and can come help them. Even if they need to get in contact with the 911 center, we can do that. Or if they need to go into lockdown, we can do, so anything from the mundane to the extreme, we can really help them get that information out. So we give them that to, any school that wants to take advantage of it, they can get that at no cost. And we also find somebody in the community that helps to provide the school additional funding. And they do that through a membership model. So it's actually a digital advertising business. So they go to businesses in that local community and they ask for the businesses to step up and help. So those businesses sign up for a membership and that money goes back to the school. And we don't tell them what to do with it. We just say, here's additional funding, use it for whatever you need, whether that's giving teachers bonuses or if they want to expand their safety, they can absolutely do that, but it's not required. And we really just want to throw teachers a bone in the classroom. So it's a phenomenal business. And I've been, like you said, I've been working on this for the last couple of years, and we're expanding throughout the US, and we're looking for more and more people to get involved with this. So we're really excited about it.
How can someone get involved with the franchise network?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously, anyone in a community can be involved with this. If you're a parent, you can get involved by helping to support those local businesses that are in turn supporting your student or your child in the classroom. If you're a student, obviously, you're getting the benefits of the technology and helping to keep you're staying safe. But you're also going to want to help support those businesses. And we really see this trend coming back to local and people caring again about who they're doing business with. I think we lost that a little bit in the pandemic we really turned to places like Amazon and getting things when we need them. And we're really seeing this shift back to local and really helping to support local communities. So obviously, if you're a business owner, you can get involved by being a member and helping to support this organization and helping to get the students some safety measures in the classroom. So there's so many different ways that people can get involved, and we encourage everyone to do so if you haven't already. Thanks,
Rachel. When Your Kindness Cast continues,
to help protect students, help to protect schools. There's such a need for it, especially in today's world.
We'll be right back.
Groceries, coats for kids, help with school fees. There is momentum to kindness. Once in motion, it passes from person to person, community to community. Neighborhood Bridges creates a gateway for kindness. We bridge the gap between those in need and those who can help. Kindness and impact can begin in 5 easy steps. Form a steering committee of community leaders to help promote your efforts. Include the city, chamber, and others. Select volunteers to be area directors. This is a part-time role. We provide a toolkit. Determine donation drop-off locations. Select advocates to post needs. Teachers, counselors, social workers, clergy, therapists. Start posting needs. Advocates log in, post needs. The community responds. Needs are met year-round. Monetary gifts are accepted online. Monthly giving is an option. To an account set up by Neighborhood Bridges. Kindness provided.
Welcome back to the Kindness Cast. I'm Ron Smith. With us today is Rachel McLeod, Director at Status Solutions. Tell us about the passion behind Status Solutions and their desire to help communities.
We want to help improve schools and communities because, like I said at the beginning of our call, that was Mike's whole mission, was to help protect students, help to protect schools. There's such a need for it, especially in today's world. So it's extremely important to Status Solutions Network. We actually partner with an organization called Safe and Sound Schools, and that is run by a woman named Michelle Gay, who lost her daughter at Sandy Hook. And she was the one who actually asked us, hey, is there some way you can help? She's going around the country and she's learning about what schools need to become safer. And so she's like, you guys have the ability to help, but the schools don't have the funding. What can you do? And so that was why we created Status Solutions Network. We're like, okay, if they don't have the funding, let's flip it on its head. Let's ask the local community to help support and get the funding for that school. And let's get them the resources that they need because they're not going to get everything they need from the government, unfortunately. So where can we fill? We're kind of filling in those gaps for them and helping to just keep our communities safe and help one another.
Share with us a little bit about how you see a match between Status Solutions and Neighborhood Bridges.
So obviously the synergy is there, right? You guys have the same mission that we have, which is to make our communities better, safer, help to bring everyone together. Because I think a lot of the times we're siloed, right? So just as much as we are trying to get information out and we're trying to share information and make sure everyone's in the know and create that situational awareness for every business, for every school. Similarly, Neighborhood Bridges wants to make sure that people's needs are known and that, there are so many people out here that want to help. And a lot of times they just don't have the information. They don't know who needs help. So you guys are trying to get information out about, hey, this kid needs glasses, or this person needs a new pair of shoes, or this school needs some more MacBooks, or whatever it may be. There are so many people that are looking for ways to support their community. So just making people aware and making sure they know. I know that we kind of helped with like the website for Neighborhood Bridges and making sure just getting those posts out there. And we're spreading the word like crazy about Neighborhood Bridges just as much as we are about Status Solutions Network. So similarly, we're trying to help a community and get the word out, and that's why it's such a great partnership because we're just such similar-minded organizations, and we're both out of Westerville too, so you gotta love that. But yeah, so it was a perfect match, definitely.
Still to come.
No matter who you are or your age or anything, just find a way to help, find a way to get involved in your local community. It's so important.
When your Kindness Cast continues, we'll be right back.
Join Neighborhood Bridges Kindness Council. 100% of your yearly sponsorship directly impacts those in need in your community. We invite businesses, organizations, families, and individuals to join. You'll be featured on our website, communication, and social media. Want to reach more communities? Check out all the areas we serve. Join our Kindness Council. It benefits your business and community. Email contact@neighborhoodbridges.org for details. Neighborhood Bridges, a gateway for kindness.
Welcome back to the Kindness Cast. I'm Ron Smith. With us today is Rachel McLeod, Director at Status Solutions. I'd like for you to take this opportunity to share with us a final word from Status Solutions.
I think I would like to really just point out that everybody in the community, in whatever community you are in, I kind of just want to share an encouraging message to just get involved. So, no matter who you are or your age or anything, just find a way to help, find a way to get involved in your local community. It's so important. It doesn't matter how you're helping or what you're involved in, but just get involved. So that's really where I want to leave it with Status. And I think Neighborhood Bridges feel similarly. Don't stand back. Don't keep your opinions to yourself. Get out there, even if it's from a political standpoint or whatever it may be. Just go out, help, and try to get involved in your community.
Thanks, Rachel. That definitely describes the power of Status Solutions and Neighborhood Bridges and the impact it can have when we all work together as a community. That brings us to a close for this Kindness Cast. The mission behind Neighborhood Bridges is to bridge communities with schools and providing basic needs and removing barriers for students so they can engage and succeed in school and life. For additional information about Neighborhood Bridges, visit our website at neighborhoodbridges.org. We look forward to serving you on our next Kindness Cast and bring you the people and stories of how Neighborhood Bridges is making a difference and impact. I'm Ron Smith. On behalf of all of us at Neighborhood Bridges, thank you for watching. And remember, kindness changes everything, and kindness is cool. Have a great day.